lot of my customers have voiced their concerns about moving and having to relocate their family to find work. And
it's going to have a big effect. Maybe not as big as a lot of people are expecting, but at the same time, maybe we're not expecting it to be that big.
I think a lot of people have fear in them. I even have that fear. I have 5 kids, so.
You drive down the street and every third house was empty. People just packed up and moved away.
It was pretty much a ghost town. People got up and left.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and
Liftoff of Space Shuttle Atlantis, a final visit to enhance the vision of Hubble into the deepest grandeur of our universe.
Already traveling 2,500 miles per hour.
There was a cartoonist in Orlando, his name was Dugan, and he put a picture in there on Apollo 16 when the launch went up. All these pink slips were falling out of it because there were so many people that lost their jobs after that one. In 1972, December of 1972, at the Cape Canaveral Air Force Station and Kennedy Space Center, there were 26,900 people employed. In December of 1976, 4 years later, there were 8,300 people left.
But I do know that when the Apollo program shut down, it affected Titusville immensely, but you're talking 30 some odd years ago. And back then, because it was strictly a rocket town, literally.
And when I got here, NASA had 33 people down here. And my serial number for that is 4. I am Sam Bedingfield, and I'm an aeronautical engineer, and I retired from NASA. And what got me into it was Gus Grissom, who was one of the 7 original astronauts. They sent me down here on temporary duty, and that was September of 1959, and I'm still here. Soon as we got through with the Apollo program, there was all kinds of houses and everything just abandoned down here.
And it hurt Titusville, I think, and I think it's going to happen again.
My name is Peter Olivo, and I manage Valentino's restaurant, Sears Town Mall. I've been working since about 1981. 1986, when the Challenger blew up, I wasn't around when that happened, but from my wife, she's born and raised here, said that there was a lot of for sale signs on homes, people leaving just to pick up the mortgage and just getting out of town. Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Flight controllers here looking very carefully at the situation. Obviously a major malfunction.
I couldn't be an astronaut because if you were more than 5 feet 11 inches tall, you were too tall to get into spacecraft.
My name is Rosemary Merrill Gordon, and I am an artist. How important is the shuttle program to the community? It has been very, very important to the community because the workers and all those involved in it live here. It's their livelihood.
Harry Smooth. I run a Harry Smooth's tobacco shop here in Titusville, Florida. Of course, they don't know until the pink slip's signed. And that's what scares most of them because there's no onset, there's no warning. You know, they're just here today, gone tomorrow, and of course that concerns them as well as me.
My name is Heidi Thamert, and I own the Downtown Gallery, which you see right here. Well, actually, there's a store a few doors down from ours that just closed this weekend.
Here we've lost 4 of the 6 businesses in this strip alone.
I've known ever since when I was around middle school how packed this town gets. I mean, when shuttles go up, especially at night launch, people come in for days because the night launches are where it's at, you know, and the business just goes through the roof. I mean, there's gridlock, and there's never gridlock here.
The shuttle program will be over in 2010, so we're trying to figure out what we can do with the stuff.
Hopefully with the new programs that they're starting out there, there will be transitions, but there's enough diverse businesses in Titusville that hopefully offset that.
The president's going to have to design or pick something that we're going to do next.
Currently, the Space Shuttle program is supposed to be winding down. They're getting ready for the Constellation program.
Now, we look to the future.
Well, I try to stay optimistic.
We had a lot of people coming down for the space program. I know I certainly had a good time here.
You have to end before you can start again.
We're all just kind of holding on and riding the wave, so to speak.
You know, time will tell how it's really going to play out.
Tobacco, the big leaf, will prevail. You know, people are going to smoke, so.
You know, it's not going to go away. It's just going to change.
We will survive.
30 seconds to touchdown. Landing gear is down and locked. Doug Hurley now deploying the drag chute.